There are differing opinions about what exactly qualifies as a mass shooting, but most agree they involve an active shooter and at least 4 victims.
By that definition, the tragedy in Louisville today marks the 6th mass shooting in Kentucky's modern history. Our Danielle Miskell joins us now with reaction to today's events from 2 people who've lived through a similar tragedy.
One of those 6 mass shootings in Kentucky happened at Heath High School in Paducah. Missy Smith Jenkins and Holland Holm were 2 people whose lives changed that day in 1997.
So I was putting my kids on the bus. It was around 8:30 or 8:45 this morning, and a series of at least 5 or 6 marked and unmarked police cars, were taking off downtown at a really high rate of speed.
And then Holland Holm put 2 and 2 together when the news alert started going off on his phone. He survived the 1997 Paducah school shooting, and this shooting triggered memories.
It's a combination of both sadness and anger that this kind of keeps happening again and again.
Next to him is a former classmate and survivor of the Paducah school shooting, Missy Jenkins Smith.
My heart sank.
Jenkins Smith thinks there's something to be said about these shootings happening at work or at school.
And we have that mentality of like, it's not going to happen here. Everything's going to be fine. Somebody else will take care of it.
Jenkins Smith also believes more mental health resources and protection at these places could be offered and could stop someone from pointing a gun at their peers.
That if you see somebody that going through something, to follow up and try to help them in any way possible. And then you may be the person that addresses it and helps the problem before they make the worst decision of their life.
Holm also believes in legislative action,
which would have given law enforcement the tools to be able to temporarily remove firearms from the homes of a person that pose an extreme risk to themselves or others.
Only some can imagine what it's like to survive a mass shooting here in Kentucky. Holm and Jenkins Smith are 2 of them.
Today is most likely the worst day of your life. Take it a day at a time and go in to talk to someone about what you're experiencing as soon as possible.
And if they can offer any advice to the survivors of today's shooting in Louisville, they say talk with other survivors.
Easy, but it will get better.
Holland Holm and Missy Jenkins Smith say they're available on Facebook if any survivors of today or past mass shootings want to talk with them. And according to the Gun Violence Archive, Louisville's bank shooting today marks the nation's 146th mass shooting since January 1st of this year. In studio, I'm Danielle Miskell, Fox 56 News.